Academy for Young Men is a 2-week boarding program on the campus of Princeton University. Its goal is to help young men of color face today's unprecedented social, cultural, and psychological challenges. Joining us today is Toby Sanders, co-founder and director of curriculum from the Fire Leadership Academy, along with student and program scholar Isaiah Washington. Thank you both for being here this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm so glad that we're having a chance to get an update. That we had Ms. Glass on talking about the At the Well conferences for young girls. She was so excited about this Academy for Young Boys. You had your inaugural academy last summer. So I'm going to give you a chance to brag. How did it go?
It went fabulously. It was an incredible experience. The young men that came to the program and have gone through the program were exceptional. We couldn't have handpicked from 1 million students and gotten a better cohort. They were intelligent, they were polite, they were fun and funny, they were loving, and they bonded together in a beautiful way. Our team, Jacqueline Glass, the Campbell, and myself are very happy, and all the folks that had a chance to work with these beautiful brothers.
Okay, so and I wanted to give you a chance to do that little impromptu ad at the top. So I just want to focus in on why was it important for you guys to offer this kind of fellowship, educational opportunity for young Black men?
The kind of challenges in particular that young Black men face come at them from a variety of directions, educationally and socially. So in many ways, they don't get the greatest of opportunities academically. And then when they do, there's alienation that happens to them, where you're the only one, or blah, blah, blah. The other thing is, not often do they get to bond with other African-American brothers and the older men, experienced men. That mentorship piece is important. Thirdly, and just as importantly, in our society today, we don't have programs that are rites of passage oriented, that allow and teach and guide people in that transition from young boyhood to young manhood. And those three things are what we try to address in that packed curriculum.
Now, Isaiah, you were one of the participants in this inaugural program. You are an extremely impressive student even before this. So what is it that you expected to get out of this? And tell me what it turned out to be.
My mom and I were researching for programs because I have attended many other summer programs, but this one was very unique because it focused on young men of color. And I really wanted to see positive Black male representation, as Mr. Sanders was saying about young Black men, of how we are bounded by stereotypes and labels and this expectation to be a certain type of Black man. And this program really allowed me to find a more liberatory Black masculinity. It simply was a transformative experience.
Transformative in what way?
Of where I was able to demonstrate my leadership and organizational skills through my partaking in critical reading and writing courses and leadership seminars. I was able to access a support system of people who were leaders who exemplified volunteerism, commitment, and dedication. I was able to actualize my dreams. I dream of pursuing broadcast journalism, actually, and I was able to interview the renowned actor, humanitarian activist, Danny Glover, and able to help compose a video with the assistance of Mr. Kevin Campbell of a promotional video to inspire other young men to attend this program.
So when you hear him talk about what, being a part of this group and this inaugural 2 weeks, how does that make you feel?
It's overwhelming. They were extraordinary, but they were also so caring about the communities from which they came.
And that's an important part of this.
Big deal. And so serious about the academic work. Most of the stuff that's our little secret that we expose them to, is actually graduate level reading. And so,
but these students are already, when you apply for the program, you have to really demonstrate that you are already serious about your education. And this really is taking you to the next level.
It is. And we really press them. Some of them have never failed at anything.
Yeah.
And so we try to push the envelope for them. Others haven't really been encouraged to reach for their highest forms of excellence. And so we push them to, and together they are the fire.
Yeah. Can you talk to me a little bit about what, both of you can answer this question, what these boys shared and what you shared with them, maybe something specific that they don't get to do with each other, don't have the opportunity to do with each other, don't necessarily have the opportunity to do with other, men in their lives, other mentors they have that aren't necessarily black males.
Yeah, I'm gonna defer here to my friend and let him tell you about his experience. But for me, it's the emotional sincerity and the intellectual pressing, right? And the genuine affection that we express toward them for who they were.
And Isaiah, he mentioned something earlier about how, if you're a really good student, you're really good, especially for youngsters of color, sometimes you're the only one. But in this instance, you were with a group of young black men that were, in a lot of ways, just like you.
Yeah.
Different, but you guys were just alike. How was that? What was that experience like?
It was really inspiring. And in addition to the academic skills that I acquired and affirmed through the program, there was an emphasis on social skills. And an element part of the rites of passage ceremony was vulnerability. And to be vulnerable and open about our wounds and being able to share those wounds with other people and to recognize and understand that we are not alone. That we may be alienated at times, but we all share a common struggle. And to see other people that are pursuing and breaking down barriers and achieving their dreams and have this intergenerational experience was just amazing.
Yeah, it really is. And you know what, before I wrap this up, because we want to talk a little bit about the application process for the next conference, you are graduating senior.
Yes.
You've been deferred for Harvard.
Yes.
And tell me about the other schools.
I've also applied to many other Ivy League schools, schools near my community. I'm just really open to a lot of options. I plan on obtaining my bachelor's degree in English and political science, my master's degree, doctorate degree, and attending law school. And after all those years of schooling, I hope to pursue a career in broadcast journalism and law, where I will be able to use my platform to be a voice for the voiceless.
I have no doubt that you will do exactly what you just said.
Neither do I.
Now, so let's talk about the next program, which is this summer, July 21st through August 2nd. It's 2 weeks at Princeton. The application deadline is March 31st. And just if you could real quickly run through what that process involves. If people listening are interested in perhaps signing up themselves or talking to their son about it.
And it's the same for our wonderful At the World Girls program too. Mm-hmm. But there's an online application that folks should fill out as soon as possible. Then there are components of the application that we want folks to mail in because of security and privacy and things. So transcripts from school, letters from people who want to recommend you, and an essay that we require every student to write about things that are important to them. And the details are on our website at theworldconferences.org.
Yes, and that's on screen at theworldconferences.org.
Right, and the deadline is March 31st.
So
right.
you need to get working. And look, this program isn't free. It's about $2,900, but there are scholarships available.
There are.
So that you need to be open and honest about your need, but you really just want the best young people that there are, young men.
We do.
Like Isaiah.
Yes.
And we don't want young men who aren't at the top of their classes and applying to Harvard to be discouraged.
Yeah.
Because what really matters to us is creating opportunities for people with incredible promise.
Yes.
Because you have this diamond shining here.
And when I say best, I don't really mean, you've got to have
You got
a
diamonds in the
4.0 or
rough. You have diamonds in the rough that we work with.
you got to want it
Absolutely.
and be willing to work for it.
That desire is at the top of our requirements.
Thank you guys for being with us today. We really appreciate it. At the Well conferences.org. All right?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you both.
Thank you. Same here.